Hello my angels, happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, your girl Charlotte, here with another video. Today we're gonna do a little what I eat in a day. It's pretty much what I eat for weight loss. It's my go-tos. I'm pretty basic. I pretty much eat the same thing every day when I'm working on losing weight. I try not to have too much cheat meals. I try not to have too much candy because candy, I'm really bad with candy. But this month I have to be really strict because I have a little bit more weight I need to lose before I have my surgery. So this is what I'm gonna be eating pretty much every single day. And I've even retooled my workout to go along with it, so it's more geared towards cardio. I am by no means a nutritionist. There's a lot of people that know a lot more about nutrition than I do. It's just a couple of recipes that I use while I am working on losing weight. Because it's important to not starve yourself. You still want to eat healthy. You want to get all your healthy foods in. My diet is more based on high protein as opposed to carbs, so there's a lot of protein in it, not a whole lot of carbs in it. That's just kind of what I go with. Obviously everybody's going to be different for weight loss. What works for me might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for anybody else, so do what's best for you. Before we get going, take a second, like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the little bell button. That way you're notified whenever I post a new video. If you're new here, I post every Monday, every Friday, sometimes I post on Wednesdays. Hitting the bell button will keep you notified whenever I post a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, as usual, I appreciate every single one of you. Also, don't forget to check out my Instagram. I post there daily. We get to be friends, we get to hang out, we get to interact, as long as you're not creepy. And other than that, let's just get right into the video, and I'll see you guys in the morning with breakfast. All right, my loves, this morning we are gonna make my go-to breakfast, which I have pretty much every morning. I'm actually really ridiculously boring with my food. I pretty much make the same things just because it's routine, that's what I do. And I just finished up my workout. I always do a fasted workout in the morning, so by the time breakfast comes around 11 or 12, I am starving. It's more of like a brunch because I only eat like twice a day, like brunch, and I eat dinner, and then I eat like some snacks in between. So we are gonna make an egg white scramble. I am not very good with omelets, so it's kind of made like an omelet, but I can't make omelets for shit, so it kind of turns into a scramble. And we are going to be using, I get these from Sprouts, these Boar's Head Honeycrisp Apple chicken sausages, and I like to use one of those. And because I gotta have some meat in there, I feel like, otherwise it's just not the same. So I'm just gonna use one of these guys. They're pretty decent in their macros. I know I was talking to my girl, and I was talking to one of my friends, and she was saying that they have some at Trader Joe's that have even better macros if you follow your macros a lot. She was showing them to me. And we're just gonna slice them up. I like to slice them up into like little thin pieces like that. And then, just for my personal taste, I'm going to take some portobellos. And I don't measure most of this stuff out for macros. That's why, you know, I know she said that they have one could have better macros, but I don't really measure that stuff out because, you know, I've been making it for so long. And then I throw in some spinach, some baby spinach that I get from Sprouts. I've been making it for so long that I, you know, just kind of know what, you know, the exact amounts are. So that is what it looks like, all ready to go in. And then I'm going to use some egg whites. And I don't measure these out either, but I don't go super crazy with it. I think it makes like 3 eggs. Just based on how much I know that it's going to make. And I don't like almond milk, so I'm going to use cashew milk. And we're just going to throw a little bit of that in there. And then we are going to get ready to grill it up. Okay, so we're over here at the stove. And I'm going to set this about medium to high heat, like 7 to 8. And we're going to toss this in, our eggs. And then I am using for it, I get this from Sprouts, this Dean's Natural Grill Roasted Steak. I throw some of that in there. And then I'm also going to toss in some seasoned pepper. And a little bit of basil. And then we're just going to throw this right inside, right onto it. And we are just going to scramble this up. So when it's all done, our little scramble or omelet, if that's what you made, I'm going to take a little bit of salt And I'm gonna put just a little bit of salt on there, not too much. And then I'm gonna take half an avocado because we gotta have our healthy fats. And I'm gonna slice this little guy up. It's the other half of our avocado that we used for yesterday's breakfast. And we're just gonna put that on there. And apparently a cat fight going on over in the corner over there. And then we're gonna throw some Tabasco on there because we gotta have some Tabasco for flavor. And with that, our little breakfast is all done. It's all ready. It's ready to eat. Doesn't take too long to make, but it's super, super healthy. So I'm gonna eat this because I am starving, and I'll be back tonight. I'll be back in a little bit to show you guys what I eat for dinner. So tonight for dinner, we are gonna make something really simple, but it is one of my go-tos, and it's one of those things that you can make and you can meal prep it and have enough for like the entire week. So we are going to make some salmon, which I have my big old thing here of Atlantic salmon that I get from Sprouts. And we are gonna make some balsamic asparagus on the stove. I used to make these on the grill outside, but it is much too cold out for that, so we will not be doing that outside. I like to get my salmon fresh from the meat counter as opposed to getting it frozen, just because I like it better fresh. I think it tastes better. It's definitely easier for meal prep. It's already thawed out as opposed to having to thaw it myself. And I don't know, I just feel like it's better fresh and tastes better. You guys get what I'm saying? We're done with that, and what we are going to do is we are going to rinse off our hands real fast. Okay, now that we've got our salmons already, what I'm going to do is I'm going to season these with this lemon seafood that I get from Sprouts, and we're going to put some crushed red pepper on it because we like it a little bit spicy, and we're going to toss some on there, just depending on how much you want. Try not to go overboard with it, because it will come out fast. And then for the crushed red pepper, it just depends on how much of it you want. I like it kind of spicy, so I give it just a little bit more. That piece got a little bit more than I wanted it to have. So as you can see, we've got our salmons all nice and deliciously seasoned. And what we're gonna do is we are gonna toss these little guys in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. So for the balsamic vinaigrette, all I do is I buy a few little bushels of asparagus and I cut off the ends because I don't like the very lower part of them. And then I just put them in a big plastic container and I put in a bunch of balsamic vinaigrette, and these have probably been soaking for a good 5 hours today. So they've been soaking for a while, just marinating, gathering up the juice. I find it's better to do it this way and let them marinate for a while as opposed to just trying to put the ends in balsamic vinaigrette. This way it really sucks up the vinegar a lot better. So for these, I like to cook these on about medium to high heat. And I just take my tongs and I get a nice little bunch of them. And I get them on there like so. And very important part of this is the basting. I'm going to take a little baster, and I'm just going to get the baster on here and get them nice and soaked on here. And I put a nice paper towel down here on the side just to make cleanup easier. And I find that basting them really helps helps to hold in the flavor of the vinaigrette. So if you don't like them as vinegary, then I guess don't baste them and don't soak them as long, but I like them really vinegary. And we are gonna start cooking these up. They need some salt. Where did I put the salt at? And I like to throw a little salt right on top of them while they're cooking. It's literally directly right in front of me. And I don't like them to get too, I like them to cook good, but I don't like them to be like too mushy. I like them to be, you know, kind of firm. Does that make sense? I hate it when my vegetables get all mushy. You will have to turn them, and when I flip them, you will see when I flip them, I'm going to baste them again. Now they've been cooking for a couple of minutes, so what I'm going to do is, and I don't actually time how long I cook these, is I'm just going to turn these, put my little guy in here and give these a turn. And then once I turn them, I'm going to give them another baste. And obviously the more of them you're cooking, they're going to start cooking faster. The more of them that are, the longer you're doing this for, because your pan is going to get really hot. So it is important to have everything you need right around and available. Like I have another Tupperware ready to put them in when they're ready to come off. And that's it. It's nice and quick and easy. And even my son will eat these, and he doesn't like asparagus at all. He doesn't really like green food. So if you have a picky eater, they will most likely still like these asparaguses the way they come out, because they kind of caramelize with the vinaigrette that's cooking in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe I'll do a little cut to it so you guys can see the little vinaigrette cooking them. So as you can see, the vinaigrette from us basting them is kind of in there, just kind of boiling with them, kind of boiling the flavor into it, kind of caramelizing them, making it a nice, delicious flavor. And what I do is I am going to turn these again while they're cooking. Like I said, I don't really have a time limit on how long I cook these for. It's all kind of by feel on how I think they're looking, because I used to cook them out on a barbecue, but it's too cold for it. And that's pretty much it. And I will see you guys back in a few minutes with the final product for this. So as you can see, this is the final product. Nice and yummy, lots of protein, and we got our greens, and it's very easy to put it back in the fridge to reheat it later. And that is it for our little dinner segment of this, and I hope you guys like it. If you guys try this, let me know. And that was it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, pretty quick, pretty basic, pretty short. I'm not Gordon Ramsay. I'm definitely not a massive chef or anything. But, you know, I am pretty good at the couple of things that I do know how to cook. If you guys like stuff like this and want to see more stuff with cooking, let me know, and I will include more of this on my channel. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you guys back on Friday with another video. Love you all.